of February today, and it's Tuesday, and I've just finished a meeting with my nephew. My nephew, I think he's about 25 now. He's in Africa, and he phones me in England 7 o'clock in the morning every Tuesday to read the Bible with me and to help me grow in my faith and to help me in my walk as a disciple. And I was just thinking just how beautiful this is, how 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 blessed I am to have family and to have a nephew. When people don't, they have these relationships with their families, but it's so distant and it's so tentative. Maybe they don't talk very often, or maybe they just talk in passing, nothing really deep and meaningful. And here I have my nephew phoning me to for us to go through the word of God, for me to learn how to be an effective disciple. And he's 25, and he gives me so much understanding and so much wisdom. And then I feel, and then after that I feel so blessed. I put down the phone, and then I get a message from another nephew who is just wishing me a happy Valentine's Day. I am so blessed, and I think it's really important to acknowledge the areas in which we are blessed, um, and to realize the importance of family, importance of those relationships with nephews and nieces. And I think that when you have a shared faith and an understanding that we are really to love one another, and then when you practice that, because that's what God tells us to do, He says that we should practice our love, that we should love one another, and show that love. And in the faith, in the Christian walk with my family, I get so much love. And it's so, on Valentine's Day, this is so meaningful and important to me. So Valentine's Day is not, we've made it into romance, but there is all sorts of love. Love isn't just between a man and a woman. There are love between mother and daughter. There's love between child and sorry, I was going to say child. There's love between mother and daughter. There's love that you have with a grandparent. There's love with nephews and nieces. So yeah, today on Valentine's Day, I want to encourage you to nurture the love that you have for your friend, to send them a Valentine's card, to not make it just be about romance, but actually to have a time when you actually just say, it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to tell you that I love you and that you're meaningful to me for my life, and that you enhance my life. And I think if that was done more, I think our bonds of family and friendships would become even stronger. And at a time when there's so much mental health issues, people are not hearing loudly enough and clearly enough how much they are loved. And if you are a person who doesn't have anyone, who feels isolated and lonely, and there's nothing wrong with that, because we all feel that at some point in our lives. But if you can reach out to somebody, if you can share with somebody, find somebody that you can share with, and start building those meaningful full bonds. So I thank the Lord for my family. I thank the Lord for my friends. And I want to tell you all, everybody that has touched my life, I want to tell you all how much I love you. But as a Christian, there's a love that's even deeper, because God says that we should love our enemies. So for those people who I feel have mistreated me, who have treated me badly, I extend love to you as well. I have you in my prayers. I have you in my thoughts, not to tear you down, not to remember the things that have happened that have hurt me, but to put you before God and to ask God to bless you, to give you insight and give you knowledge so that you can be more like him and so that you can live to his glory. So I extend love on Valentine's Day to those people who, under different circumstances, when I wasn't a believer, I wouldn't I would not even mention your name in a positive light. So I thank God for that change in me, and I put those individuals in private. I send you love and I send you care. I extend forgiveness.